Impeached Ogun State Speaker Oluomo docked over 2.5 billion naira fraud. Oh boy. So this Ogun State Speaker that has been impeached, that was making out that he remains the authentic Speaker of the Assembly, nothing will happen, and tried to go to the court in Ogun State to challenge the House of Assembly and challenge everybody. Now has been docked with 5 others for 2.5 billion naira fraud, financial misappropriation. This is terrible. Now, wow, no wonder they impeached him. They accused him of financial impropriety. The impeached Speaker of the Ogun State House of Assembly, Honorable Olakunle Oluomo, alongside 2 other workers of the Assembly, Dayo Samuel and Adeyemo Adedeji, were on Monday docked, that is today, before the Federal High Court sitting in Oke Mosan, Abeokuta, in the state capital. Oluomo and the duo were dragged before the court by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission over alleged misappropriation of public funds amounting to 2.5 billion naira. Oluomo was said to have committed the fraud in the year 2022 during the period he held sway as the Speaker of Ogun State House of Assembly. Meanwhile, the absence of the Efcc's counsel at the court, however, stalled the proceedings from going ahead on Monday. So shortly after the trial had entered the dock, the court discovered that the Efcc counsel could not make it to court. So the trial judge, Justice Okeke, however, adjourned the case to February 29 and March 1, 2024 for continuation. There was, however, a mild drama around 10:04 a.m. when the presiding judge, Justice Okeke, stepped out of her chamber and Oluomo's case was mentioned. So 2 personnel of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Court approached one of the journalists in the court and ordered that he must leave the courtroom on the order of the court registrar. But when contacted in his office, the acting registrar denied ever giving such a directive and eventually summoned the NSCDC operatives for questioning. So the NSCDC personnel, whose name tags were not displayed at the time of the incident, denied ordering the journalist out of the court, saying, "We only ask him to meet the registrar before covering the proceedings." That's a swift denial. So because the Efcc counsel could not make it to court, and that is why the case was adjourned. The question is now, where is Oluomo and his 2 other accomplices that were docked? Were they remanded in the custody, or were they in Efcc custody, or were they asked to go back home and report on February 1st or thereabout? That is not mentioned here. It just mentioned that the case could not progress. So we need to know whether they're still in Efcc custody, or they're remanded in detention, or they have been asked to go home to report back again. That we don't know. This is a serious matter, I tell you. So this speaker that was making noise, he was talking as if, he's the authentic speaker, nothing can happen, nobody can remove him, even though all other APC members have come together and have unanimously removed him as speaker, and a new speaker has been put in place. Now, I'm sure before they impeached him, they already compiled serious cases against him, and they must have notified EFCC to take action effective immediately. So this guy is in deep trouble for financial misappropriation. You can imagine. And if you go to that state now, a lot of things would have been broken down without good maintenance. Hospital system will not be good. Electricity will not be good. The roads are bad. Okay, medical system bad. And now somebody is cornering about 2.5 billion naira, and then projects that the money would have been used for to improve the state and improve the citizens of the state were not done. Now, for stealing in Nigeria is the first name of all Nigerian politicians. That is the truth. The way it will be very difficult to see a Nigerian politician that is not a thief. Either has stolen in the past, or is stealing now, or is going to potentially steal in the future. Because the way it is, the more you are catching them, the more some of them are still going into it. It just be like a robbery. The more you are catching more robbers and shooting them, the more people are going into robbery. That is the way Nigerian politics is at this moment. And it is a very bad one. Okay. Now there's a special comment here. Somebody said all the politicians that have stolen our money should be executed without any court precedent, as it is being done in Saudi Arabia and other developing countries, especially China and North Korea. Not interesting news any longer. The next thing you will hear is that he should go 1 year in prison or pay 250,000 naira. Option. Corruption is lucrative. That is the thing. It's a lucrative industry in Nigeria. I pity the nation. Somebody has stolen 2.5 billion. Before you know it, now court will grant the person maybe 1 million, 1 million or 500,000 bail charge, and say it's punishable by 1 year or 2 years imprisonment or a fine of 500,000. Meanwhile, what about the remaining 2.45 billion or 2.455 or whatever you can call it, 2.495 billion that is going to be pending? Where will it be? I don't understand that, telling you the truth. And somebody saying he's still the speaker now. He's yet to accept the impeachment. So why arrest him? They have already. What are you talking? You don't have to accept impeachment. You have been impeached. You have been impeached. A new speaker has been put in place. So what are you saying? It's not optional. They are not asking for his opinion to accept. He has been impeached. He has been impeached. Everybody has agreed and it's out. A new speaker has been put in place. Case closed. So nothing like he has not accepted impeachment. You don't accept impeachment. You have been impeached. You have been impeached. If you don't accept it, you go to court. That is what you do. Challenge the impeachment in court. That is all. But with the way it is now, he cannot even go to court because he already have for the Efcc case to be on his neck. It means that the things they levied on him, the blames they levied on him, is that they might be authentic. The state accountant, the state auditor, the approving authority are not charged alongside. How did the money get out of the state treasury? Exactly. All Nigerian politicians are nothing but heartless criminals. Nothing will stop this perilous impunity except restructuring or revolution. Somebody saying it is well. There must be war for this to be corrected. So this man Oluomo is obviously not going to get out of this. It is that he has stolen so much money that he can even buy Efcc. That's how bad it is. He can buy the best of lawyers and buy Efcc and use that money to settle every case, and he will still have change. That's why I say corruption is a very lucrative industry in Nigeria. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment over this Olakunle Oluomo, Ogun State former Speaker of the House of Assembly, that has been arraigned in court at Abeokuta by the Efcc for financial misappropriation of up to 2.5 billion naira. Let's have your comment in this matter.